1858. Rabbits are brought from England to give the colonists something to shoot at. They begin to multiply alarmingly fast. One farmer has 36 million on his property alone. They eat all the grass and push small native animals out of their homes, and they're still not under control. 1840. Camels are brought from Asia as beasts of burden, but later abandoned in favour of lorries. 500,000 descendants now roam the outback, too many for a drought-prone land to support. 1935. The South American cane toad, a poisonous species, is brought in to eat pest beetles. The plan fails, but the toads themselves thrive out of control, poisoning native animals that try to eat them. Even the most innocent-seeming foreigners can be trouble. In 1822, settlers brought their European honeybees to Australia and put their hives where the most flowers grew. They could then produce abundant honey. But it was bad news for the bees that lived there already. In the tropical rainforest of the northeast, the native bees feed on pollen and nectar, and some of the flowers need to be vibrated to release their pollen reward. It's a relationship that has grown up over millions of years. But European honeybees can't do this buzz pollination. They just can't shake their bodies in the right way. Their method is to steal the pollen that the native bees have just set on the flowers. And they have even more aggressive tactics. They beat up the native bees, stealing the pollen from their backs and driving them away from the flowers. Without proper pollination, the flowers and the native animals that rely on them are at risk. But of all the invaders that came from the old country, there is one that has really outdone the rest. Foxes were deliberately brought to Australia from England 150 years ago, so that homesick British gentlemen could hunt, just as they'd always done. But those foxes that didn't get caught started to thrive. From an original few dozen released, there are now millions of foxes in Australia. Superbly adaptable, they have spread almost everywhere, even in deserts.